morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Yeah, I can sort of say sunny Winnipeg. We had a hazy sunrise this morning. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything with it in time-lapse later or not. I'll put it at the end of the episode. I did notice the walkers walk by, so I'll stick them at the end of the episode too, if I do anything. Anyway, about 5 minutes ago, I noticed Max and Missy walking down the street, going that way. So that means, depending on how far they went, they're probably going to be coming by here any minute. All right, I'm ready if they come by. All right, now today we're going to try and do a little bit more here. I guess there's not a whole lot I can do until I get these parts that we've got nipped off, the Q sprue cleaned up. Yeah, it's not that hard. Also, I got to get the rest of the batteries. Yeah, where are we here? I'm in the wrong. There we go. Step 34. I was looking at 35, and I was thinking, what? Okay. Yeah, we just got to get a few more of the batteries. They should be easy to get. We've already got some of them here, but I think we need about 4 or 5 times as many. Okay, enough about that. How is it going to go here today? Well, I don't know. I did get out yesterday afternoon and got another ride in. I was planning on going out on my e-bike later in the evening, and then around 5, 6 o'clock, it got thunderstorms moved in, and lightning was flashing, and the thunder was rolling, and for about 2 hours it was we got pretty dumped on here with rain, and so I thought, well, I was checking the radar, and it was saying that it was going to clear and the chances of precipitation later would be 0. And sure enough, it did. Around 9 o'clock, the streets had dried up. I could have got out. Problem is, by 9 o'clock, I just didn't feel like it anymore. That's the way it's going lately. I'm all gung-ho in the morning to do something, and by evening, I just don't feel like it anymore. Anyway. How can you tell I'm having a problem finding something to talk about this morning? Let's just sort of recompose here, and we'll keep our eye open for Missy coming by. No, I'm looking in the monitor right now. I can actually see right down to the far end of my street. I don't see them coming, so yeah. Guess we're just going to have to wait, but I'm sure they're going to be by. Yeah. And Michael, if you're watching, I'm gonna, if I remember, I'll say hi to Missy for you. Yeah, she will be so pleased. Okay, anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about, I got an email from somebody by the name of Michael. He's down the USS Fletcher. I think in 1/350 scale, if I'm not mistaken. And anyway, like I say, I'm having a problem thinking of things to talk about. Let's just sort of recompose here and get our batteries. Yeah, I think they're all on the Z sprue. Z sprue for you, Michael. Hello, Missy. Hello, Missy. Hello.
The smell of the gasoline in the brown box reminds me of outboard motors and lakes. Olfactory memories. How are you?
I'm doing good. Okay, let's go talk to Max. Yeah. Kind of hazy out here today.
Hazy, feels like about 100% humidity.
Yeah, it is kind of muggy, isn't it? Yeah.
Not too hot, but not too much oxygen either.
Well, I have a message for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
A message from Michael.
Mm-hmm.
And Michael says to say hello to Max and Missy. You don't know who Michael is, do you?
Well, I know a number of Michaels.
I don't think you know this one. He's
Is he Winnipeg?
no, he's in. I believe he's in one of the Carolinas, either North Carolina or South Carolina. He's,
Well, good. Hello, Michael.
yeah, he says to say hello to Max and Missy. He's made the USS Fletcher model.
Did he?
Yeah,
That's a big job.
it was. Yeah, he mounted it on a board, and he's got a switch on the board, and I think what he can do is, if he flicks the switch, I think it either turns on lights or runs the propellers. I'm not sure which. Yeah.
Or both.
Or both. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
Good morning for a ride. I don't know what the weather's like later on. 27 degrees, possibility of thunderstorms for sure.
I better check it.
Late afternoon.
Get out this morning. I was going to go out on the e-bike last night, and by the time the storm had passed and you got an itch there? She scratches that same spot. You notice that?
Scratching her ears.
Oh, her ears.
Yeah, her doodles grow a lot of hair inside their ears.
Oh.
And they're prone to a bit of fungus and the itch that it causes.
I thought she was scratching under her jaw here. So it's your ear is itchy. Oh, maybe that's why she flaps them like that.
She does.
Yeah.
She's airing them out because air will help fight the fungus.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Oh, for goodness sakes. Well, Missy, have we given you enough attention here? I think we have.
Nice lady down the street came out and paid some attention to her. She got a new fan.
Okay, we are back. All right, there's something I should maybe mention here. I was making a big deal about the Michael's comment or email, and I just wanted to say that I appreciate all of your comments. Just because I might sort of single one of them out because it catches my fancy or whatever, doesn't mean I don't appreciate them all. So please do not be offended if I don't say something about some photos or whatever that you may have sent. By the way, Andy, I did appreciate the photo you sent of the sunrise over the moor. And that was pretty nice. Very different, very different. Okay, now let's continue on here. I had just started to try and find the rest of these. Okay, yeah, these things here. Some of them I've already got, and got to get the rest of them. These things come in 3 different sizes. So let's just sort of recompose and get the rest of them off here. I'm not even sure how many I need. So, yeah. Okay, so clearly I had already started to do this, and then for whatever reason I didn't do the rest of them, but I've already nipped off a bunch of these because these ones over here were already loose in the plastic bag. And it's not that you can't tell, you know, which ones they are, because they are distinctively different from each other. I can't get my hand around there. There. Okay, so there's another one. So I may as well do all of them. And get them all cleaned up, because I got a feeling we are going to need no, we'll just get these all cleaned up. These 4 I had already done before because we had wanted to use them as sort of like, you might say, almost like a template to see what angle to get that tray at. So we'll just get these cleaned up. Actually, I've got all these I got to do too. So, all right. Well, let's get at it here. You know what? I should really go and do some editing. I haven't edited anything out here yet this morning. So, not Missy the dog, not the sunrise, not nothing. Okay. Time has really gotten away on me here. A little while ago, I did go out for what you might call a quick scoot, and it ended up being, well, I think about 45 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to dub in any of it in this in today's episode, but these quick scoots are basically all looking alike, aren't they? Yeah, about the only thing that would be really different is when I go into a store or try out ice creams or something like that, and or if I was to fall down, and I'm not going to do that, I hope. Now, if I keep this flat, the more I take off with the Tamiya cutter here, the less that I'm going to have to file down with Chris's file, because these things do have to sit down flush on that tray. Okay. Now this one, for some reason, it looks like I've already done it. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I won't complain. Today is Monday. And Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I get a coffee visitor, so I can't go too long at this. We're sort of at a stage now where we're not really doing anything that has anything to show for it. But it's all stuff that has to be done before we get to the place where the sub is hanging on the wall, and the LEDs are all lit up, and it's looking nice. And as I mentioned before, I think that's probably going to be around Christmas time. We'll see how it goes. It'd be kind of nice if it was sooner, but really, what's the difference, you know? This whole hobby is to sort of give a person something to do. It's not like you're commissioned by somebody to complete a model. And there are people that gifted model makers that are commissioned by maybe a kit manufacturer or somebody like that. But that's not me. So I'm just having fun here. I'm having a lot of fun, actually. One thing a person has to watch with these nippers is that when you're pushing down, you don't want to get your skin stuck right in here. Anyway, I'm sure you wouldn't do that, but I seem to keep doing it. And the last one. Okay. Now, this stuff here. I'll recompose to do that. Maybe I'll stick the macro lens on just for the fun of it. If I don't use the macro lens at least once per episode, I get macro lens withdrawal. Okay, I think if I use the corner right here as a reference point, we should be able to keep everything more or less in focus here. Okay, got that one. And that's not too bad. Now we'll get the other one. Okay. Now, this part right here. All right. Now, this that I'm going to nip off is clearly flashing, but the part that is right beside it clearly isn't. Okay, I think I did that right. Yeah, we don't want to take this off. That's a positioning pin. Now, as long as we're right over here, we got to get this. Now, the cutter isn't going to do a real good job on this. It's just going to get most of it. I'll have to use Chris's file to get rid of the rest of that. Yeah, probably the round file might work really good on that. Now, these pieces here, what did we conclude? Were they I better check. Okay, well, I know that this is a sprue connection. Okay. And on the end here, this is a sprue connection. The plastic sticks to the cutter. Okay. Yeah, they might actually be... Oh, here's one right here that I kind of missed. Okay, we got most of it. I'm going to go check the manual before I make a mistake and remove something I shouldn't here. Okay, I checked the manual, and these pieces do not show up on any of the drawings where you see this particular part. So I guess this is a piece of sprue somehow. It just that the way it was shaped, and so perfectly symmetrical, you might say, and matching. I thought, well, maybe it's but apparently it's not supposed to be on there. All right. Well, if it was, it's too late now. This one here, I didn't do a very good job of getting that off. Maybe I never tried. Yeah, that's better. Oh, we got it all here. I think we did pretty good, except for right in here. Gotta use the file on that for sure. Yeah. All right, got those now. Oh yeah, here we go. Here, this other piece has the same sort of thing on it, doesn't it? Okay, well let's get rid of this, because we know we don't need this. Okay, and then here at the end, what is this now? Is that a piece of flashing, or is that a positioning peg? I better wait and see what does that go into. Well, in the meantime, oh, I've gone and moved my reference point here. I'm gonna have to refocus. Sorry. Yeah, I know that just right above this corner right here is the sweet spot, you might call it. So all right. No, I think I was going to go check the manual, wasn't I? And okay, this piece here, I know I'm not supposed to have this. Okay, I'll use Chris's file in that. Yeah, we were going to check and see, is that a positioning pin or is that sprue? I think it's sprue, but I just want to check and see. Yeah, the drawing shows that it's not there, so we'll do the same thing. Okay, have I got everything here now? I think so. Oh no, this end here. It's another one of those cases if we don't want to accidentally cut off the positioning pin. So There we go. Won't take much filing. I think we more or less got it. All right, what else we got here? This reminds me of the breakwaters on the Bismarck. Yeah, and the hood too, for that matter. And maybe even the Rodney. I can't remember, but I remember on the Bismarck. Okay. Any movement that you make when you're using the macro lenses is magnified tremendously, and it looks like I'm really shaking and vibrating and all the rest of it. Well, maybe I sort of am. No. Did we conclude that these little holes were of any significance? Anyway, I kind of think they're supposed to be there. They're supposed to represent something. Yeah, now I know that this circle, that's where a push-out pin would be. But these ones here, I don't know. Okay, we got everything on that one? Yes. Okay. We're getting near the end. Getting near the end. When I file these down and make them perfect, we won't do that on camera because that's just too hard to keep everything in front of the lens when I'm filing back and forth. Okay, I think we got everything here. Yeah. Okay. Now this piece here, it just barely fits in the field of view, doesn't it? Maybe I can go like this a little bit better. Sorry to be so wiggly here. Okay. And all right, that's that piece. Now, is there any others? Yes, there's a little box here. Okay, I think I can basically do the rest of that with a file, except for this one piece here. Okay. Yeah, we'll get that with Chris's file later. Okay, here's what's happening. The weather is still holding. I got my GoPro mounted on the bike helmet. I mean the cycling helmet. And yeah, Missy the dog has come by for her afternoon snack. I've got 2 hours to get this edited up, and I'm thinking if I get at the editing right now, I might have time to get out for a quick ride yet before my coffee visitor comes. So I'm going to wind her up here. Thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we'll be seeing you tomorrow. And tomorrow morning is the Let's Rollback Cup. You know, maybe what I should do is make the effort to have a rollback so I can make use of it. Anyway, see you tomorrow.